Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. Just woke up this morning, looked at the news, and a really big deal is going on right now. I'm going to share the screen. We've got a couple of different things. So first off, train derailment in North Dakota spills hazardous materials, and it's very interesting. There are a lot of issues coming on. I'm about to tell you something that's going on in a massive river right now too. But train derailments are going on all over the place, and hazardous materials are being spilled into the waterways or into the ground and soaking into the groundwater. And one thing I'm noticing is all of the officials are coming out and they're saying, "Hey, there's no issues here. There's your drinking water is safe." Or they issue water bottle mandates, drink out of water bottles, and then they retract them, right? Why? Because the material hasn't soaked into the ground yet. It hasn't gotten into their already uh, uh, treated water system. So they're out there testing those. But the thing is how quick do you need to respond? See, a lot of people, most of the people that respond to government warnings, they're just followers. They respond. But I've been talking about getting a water filter for a long time. I think it's so vital for prepping and getting ready for harder times. Not only that, but just straight up inflation. It's getting more and more expensive for the plastic making the bottles, holding the bottles, the water filtration systems that they're charging. They're just charging more money. We should start filtering on water, looking at independent lab reports from these water filter companies. I've got a link I'll put below because I have one that I have absolutely loved for 12 years. I love their studies, their research, the lab reports they put out, and they go over and above what most water filters don't take out, like fluoride, which is a toxin. Now, this Canadian Pacific Trail derailed in rural North Dakota Sunday night and spilled hazardous materials, but local authorities and the railroad said there's no threat to public safety. The fact is, every time hazardous materials soak into the ground, they get into the groundwater. It's just a matter of time. Now, this is the one that's really, really incredible, and I wanted to share this with you. This just happened. Ohio River disaster as barge hauling 1,400 tons of methanol smashes into a dam. Check this out. Three large barges. You know what? Let me do this really quick. Let me turn down my volume there. All right. Hopefully that's low. I just don't want it too loud for you guys if I play something. Three large barges carrying 1,400 tons of methanol were wedged against a dam and partially submerged on the Ohio River in Louisville, Kentucky, following their detachment from a tugboat. The Louisville Metropolitan Emergency Services said the navigation accident occurred early Tuesday morning when three barges, part of a group of 10, broke free from a tugboat after hitting a structure at the entrance to the Portland Canal near the river's McAlpine Locks and Dam. Here's the news release right here that they put out. And again, this happened early this morning, and it's an ongoing emergency right now. It says right here, these tweets breaking: multiple emergency response teams have been deployed to address submerged barge carrying 1,400 tons of toxic methanol in the Ohio River. Check out this. Hopefully it doesn't blow your ears out, so get ready here. All right, there's nothing. Perfect. So here's the view from these from the locks. You can see these are literally submerged underwater. To even contemplate how it's going to be, how hard it is going to be, because you can't just get the river to stop, to be able to get these barges out. And right now, more than likely, they are leaking this toxic methanol into the water. Now, we have to think about this. The emergency services or the local governments right now are saying the water is safe to drink. The water is safe to drink. All the communities downriver, right? But that is only for a certain amount of time. So I want to warn people in a way where you are so prepared ahead of time, nothing rattles you, nothing shocks you. The facts are there will be a point as this material gets leaked into the river system that it will be contaminating water systems all the way downriver, right? We are talking about a large catastrophic failure right now. This is absolutely insane. And I think it is very vital that you be proactive and you figure out a way of storing some water now or filtering your water or go and buy some water. Go to the store, go buy some water. Why not? Because this is one of those things that you will see it affecting the groundwater a month from now. So these are the kind of warnings you want to put out to people and say, look, and I'll put that link below to the company that I use, but The question is, and we've already seen that company completely go out of water filters in the last in a couple of years because of panic before. But once you have it, you've got it. It's in your equipment. You can use either the gravity feed one like I've got, or I've got a video, I'll link it at the end, of me changing out the filter on my demand one underneath the sink. I cannot speak more highly of these filters, honestly, and especially because of the fluoride issue. But go and look at the independent reports on the website to make sure that it takes out methanol. There's all these different chemical names, but it doesn't take out everything. But you've gotta be ready, because these events like this and like the train derailment, these are literally they're going to continue to happen. People need to be ready for it, and you've got to think about this. As these keep happening, it's affecting more and more water systems around the country. This is akin to when I was reporting on all of the factory fires of the food processing plants that did indeed, or in fact, cause food prices to go up little by little, because there's less places to deal, package food, prepare food, things like that. But the more images you see like this of train derailments with groundwater being affected, we need to start realizing how big of a deal this is. Guys, I'll put the link to the thing below in the pinned comments, but start getting ready, because this is no joke. I hope you guys have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.